Hello, everyone. Great afternoon. I am coming in live at Teacup Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So, welcome to Life Coaching Access. So, Life Coaching Access is your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, which is a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. So, Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. So if you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. So I am Coach Candee Teng for Self-Love 101, discovering the power to heal from within. And your access with me is every Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. For my segment this afternoon, I will be sharing the L.O.V.E of self-love value. So please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. And you may also share this FB Live to your timeline, FB groups, and FB pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So I'd like to invite you for Coach A Coaching Club. So Coach A Coaching Club is the premier club for coaches and entrepreneurs. And of course, our mission as club members is to create massive impact by turning our talents into income and influencing the people in our chosen domain and territory through the platform of life coaching. So here is the picture. I am part of batch one. So these are my clubmates for batch one. And we are now on batch three of Coach A Coaching Club. And if you are interested to join us, we will be having batch four. So we will be announcing batch four. So just connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 to know more about how you can be part of Coach A Coaching Club. And of course, benefit from this learning opportunity with Master Coach A. And of course, um, Coach A Coaching Club has been a very big part of what I will be sharing. The topic that I will be sharing with you this afternoon, which is all about value. And of course, I would like to invite you for money coaching workshop of Master Coach A, where you get to examine your limiting beliefs built from past experiences, your emotional relationship with money, your feelings towards people who are successful, and of course, looking into your daily habits with money and how you see money. As you join this money coaching workshop with Master Coach A, you get to finally gain that financial confidence. So we have the remaining. It's going to happen next week, Wednesday. This is open to all, so even non-coaches can join. So if you want to join, please just connect with me or Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 for the registration. And through this workshop, you get to understand the key principles that you can use to create self-made wealth. So you will be learning to monetize, optimize, neutralize, equalize, and you verbalize your wealth. So um, if you are a coach, this is a perfect opportunity for you also to join Upskills, because as a member uh, of Master Coach is Upskills Blueprint Circle, you will be learning on how to employ money coaching cards in learning amazing set of mindsets and tools that has taken countless of individuals to a state of bliss, starting with a healthy view on money, and you can help facilitate your clients tawag dito, your client's money mindset of on money. So hello, good afternoon, manager, Coach Dean Garcia, Coach Cherry Minas. Hello, Coach Dean, and to the rest of the viewers. Hello, great afternoon. So, in case you're meeting me for the first time, I am Coach Candee Teng, a professional certified life coach with a coaching focus on self love towards healing. So, I help emotionally wounded people to be empowered so that they can live a life of limitless possibilities after the trauma. So, even if you have countless of traumatic experiences in life that left you emotionally wounded, when you work with me, we begin to uncover your vision. Then we look into the emotional blockages that you have, hindrances that you have, that prevents you from creating and living the life that you truly want. And aside from being a professional certified life coach, I am also a certified mental health coach by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And of course, I am a mental health and wellness advocate. Hello, great afternoon, Master Coach A. Hello, Coach Nilo. Great afternoon. Yeah, so being a mentally I used to be clinically diagnosed with multiple mental health conditions, and I really advocate mental health because I really have this battle cry that I really want to deliver, especially to people who are suffering, who seems to be giving up on life, people who feels they are mentally challenged, they know there's something wrong with them, but they couldn't really put a word to it. I really advocate mental health, that even with your illness or whatever mental challenges that you can still live a life that is beautiful. And it is possible for you to be functional. It is possible for you to thrive even if you have your own conditions. And my life has been a result of how life coaching really helped me. And if you are someone who advocates for mental health, I invite you to go into the mental health coaching certification program that will be happening on February 27, February 28, and March 5. So what better way to become an advocate of mental health than to become responsible, to know more about mental health and how you can really help someone who's suffering, someone who's facing the challenges by learning the techniques and the skills that is needed, but most of all through the certification, through the mental health certification, you get to understand the language that we use. And more than anything else, it the certification allows you really to expand your heart and to be able to transfer and breathe life from one suffering, or for someone who is suffering, and someone who needs hope and who needs that life breathed in them. Good afternoon, Claire. Yeah. There you go. So I invite you to connect with me. So this is my page, Coach Candee. You can also, of course, I invite you to join my group in the same state. And if you want to connect with me personally, you want to drop me a message, you want to ask me a question, and if even you want to schedule a discovery session with me, go ahead and add me on my personal FB. So this is my personal FB, Candy Tang. And of course, I'd like to invite you to like the Cup Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So this is our home. So we are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., but we provide coaching virtually 24 by 7 and on demand. So this is really the home of certified life coaches, and anytime you need help, please, I invite you to come over at Teacup Coffee Republic, and everyone here are certified life coaches. So it's still January, it's still the new year, and it's still the beginning of a decade. So again, the previous year may not be the way we usually celebrate holidays, even up until now. Not every one of us wants to leave our space, our houses, and for some, no, not being able to leave your houses prevents you from emotionally connecting, and it gives you that space from other people, that physical space. So we invite you to really join us in our rallying, giving a love gift to someone who you really want to emotionally connect, and of course become a blessing as well. Of course, you don't get to see your loved ones, you don't get to see your friends because of the distance, but you can also always connect with them and become a blessing to them. So we invite you to allow D cup to be a channel of love and hope as you bless someone with a meal from D cup Coffee Republic. And of course, we encourage you to put your personal message to inspire the person that you want to inspire today. So you feel free to put a word of encouragement, a word of love, appreciation, forgiveness, and even asking for forgiveness. It's really possible. And let us help you bring light into someone else's life this new year, and especially during this time of uncertainty. So we invite you to be blessed all the more for being a blessing. So just connect with us, connect with me for your food and beverage orders. And of course, I would love to personally handwrite your notes, your messages to someone that you really, really love to bless. So I invite you to be intentional in getting your hashtag pack my bag moment. So these are key points, aha moments, words, sharing, or even lessons that resonated with you. And these are things that speaks to your heart, pinches your heart. These are powerful truths or powerful realizations. Some may call it epiphany. For me, it's as simple as, oo nga, no, yun pala yun. Ngayon alam ko na yung ganon. So when you get this, you usually say, I'm done, I got it, I got what I paid for, I can leave. But then again, I invite you to just stick around and finish this. And I encourage you to, of course, feel free to share your hashtag pack my bag moment. You can type it in the comment section below. Share it with other people in this digital space so you get to bless others as well. And if you're someone who will be asking me, Coach, pwede bang, can I have more than one pack my bag moment? Of course, you may have, because these are your own learnings, your own aha moments, your own epiphany. So the more you really share this, the more people will be blessed. And then, of course, I encourage you to share as well to your timeline, so you get to bless others who are unable to join us right now, and you get to deliver a powerful message to them as well as you share your aha moments. And of course, if you want to put a context so people will know where your pack my bag moment comes from, you can put hashtag life coaching access or and hashtag self love 101. Yan, sabi nga ni Coach Cherry, maleta po yung bag ko. Pwede naman, Coach Cherry, if you have that many aha moments, go ahead and bless people in your digital space with your aha moments. So for my topic this afternoon, it's all about the L.O.V.E of self-love, which is value. So the reason that I am doing this theme, this topic for the whole month of January is I have just discussed the L and the O, which is L is the listen and O is opening up. So I really want to help people to get to understand the fundamentals of self-love, because self-love is widely used. Self-love is And self-love, ito pala. Self-love is commonly mistaken with self-care. So when you talk about self-care, it's the thing that you do to take care of yourself physically. Um, well, as in self-love, it's deeper internal work. When we talk about internal work, it's all about encountering yourself, embracing the dark sides of you, the entirety of yourself, not only the good sides, but it's all about embracing the dark side. And why do I want to share about self-love? Because really there's great power in self-love. Like I said, my theme is self-love 101, discovering the power to heal from within. Oftentimes when we talk about healing, people go to external healing. People go to I don't I really don't want to mention stuff now, but they go for exercises, they go for meditation, they go for yoga, they go for energy healing, and so many things. That's because for them, that's the concept of healing. But we fail to see that there is a greater force within us that only if we know and discover how to tap it, it, be, it becomes a great catalyst of healing. And it all starts with self love. Yeah. So wherever stage you are right now, if you're someone who's doing the things that that I just mentioned, don't worry. Don't worry. I am not. I am no exception. I have traveled this, and I have gone to different healing modalities, and really life coaching just worked wonders for me, and this is what I really wanted to share with you, the journey, the discoveries, the lessons that I have learned. I want to educate you with this. So when we talk about self-love, oftentimes, don't you find it, alam mo yun, don't you find it weird? Weird yung term na naisip ko. Don't you find it weird that people always talk about self-love, 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 but when you ask someone what self-love means, they really couldn't define it. They really couldn't express it. It's always about the things that they do in order to gain self-love. But what does it really mean? What do you have to know about self-love? And what are the basic foundations that you have to know about self-love to really experience and tap into the great healing force of self-love. So if you want to watch the previous episodes and you want to learn more about the L and the O, I encourage you to subscribe with Coach AI-Connect YouTube channel, or just browse through the videos of Life Coach Philippines. Now, for this afternoon, we talk about value. Again, in self-love, we want to focus first on yourself. So there, value. So when we talk about value, what comes to your mind? I mean, naturally, what comes to your mind? It can be the meaning of value. It can be what you value. So it really depends on you. And for viewers for this afternoon, I invite you to feel free. Just type in the comment section how you see value. What do you associate value with? What value means to you? People who you value. Whatever value, whatever it comes to your mind when you are presented with the word value. So this is from the dictionary. So if you look at it, value means the regard that something is held to deserve. Yan na. Deserve, importance, worth, or usefulness of something. It also means a person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what is important in life. So when we talk about value in self-love, you have to really dig down and really ask yourself, what is your value as a person? Aray, masakit po siya, I know. Yes, what is your value as a person? How do you see yourself as someone who is important? When I say important, it's not the self-entitlement feeling, but it's more of how do you treat yourself as someone who is important to your own self? How do you, how do you translate it? How do you speak to yourself? How do you see your worth, self-worth? Do you even know your worth? Do you even, do you know the value of your talents that you can give to others? Do you see your talents as something that is useful, that you can share to others, that you can create value for yourself and for others? Do you see yourself as someone who is deserving of love, deserving of forgiveness, deserving of compassion, deserving of understanding, deserving of care? That's what that's this is these are all values. And the second one, a person's principle or standards of behaviors, one judgment of what is important in life. Do you know what is valuable to you? If if I remove everyone else, if I remove your work, I remove your family, your role, the role that you play, can you identify what is important and what is valuable for you, yourself, and in your life? Do you even know your principles? Do you have standards? Do you know your core values? So these are the things that you can ask yourself when we talk about value and we talk about self-love. For you to really begin to understand self-love and for you to practice loving yourself, you have to be able to really know your value, what you value, and since it's life, how do you value life? And of course, how do you value the life of other people? A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. Let this sink into you. This is by Marcus Aurelius. So a person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. So if you see me looking here, I am looking at the screen. So what do you value? What you value directly correlates to your worth. If you value life, then you know what your life is worth. If you value love, then you will know what a person's worth is through your love. So, what is your worth? What do you value? Again, what are your core values? A person's worth in this world is estimated according to the value he puts on himself. How do you create value for yourself? Are you doing something to create value for yourself? Or are you someone who keeps on doing something for other people because you believe that keep you keep on doing some things for other people, they will value you? But how do you value yourself? How do you value yourself? What do you do to create more value for yourself? Or do you even see yourself as someone who can be valued, who is valued? Every person's value is in the thought they hold. This is by Rumi. I love Rumi. So every person's value is in the thought they hold. They say that your thoughts manifest in your real life. But in reality, it's always the way we see ourselves. The way we see ourselves will be the way other people be able to see us. The way we think of ourselves will be the way we teach other people how to think towards us. The way we think we love ourselves, the way we love ourselves will be the way we teach other people to love us. The way you value yourself, you teach other people, hey, this is my value. So the way you value yourself, the way you value your love, the way you value your life, your being, is the way you teach other people how to value you. But would you agree with me that the way we've been living life is almost always the other way around? We allow other people to dictate our value. We allow other people to speak ill of us. We allow other people to degrade us. We allow other people to even strip away our own value. But have you ever thought of it? Why do you allow it? Why do we allow it? For what? What do you hope to gain by doing that? If you find yourself constantly trying to prove your worth to someone, you have already forgotten your value. Are you someone who constantly tries to prove your worth to someone? When you keep trying to prove your worth to someone, you simply do not see your very own value. And you simply cannot learn to love someone who you do not value, who you cannot value, and who you can't even see the value. So if you want to know more about self-love, you have to begin to see your very own value as a person, the value of your life. Your value doesn't decrease because of someone else's inability to see your worth, but more so, check this out. A person's value does not decrease by others' inability to see the person's worth. But if the person remains in a space where there is apathy towards him, then the volume of the person's morale goes down, and in the passage of time, they lose their value. Are you someone who at first, I'm sure you know your value, you know your worth, but have you had the painful experiences in life where you are surrounded by people who cannot see your worth, who treats you less, who treats you less of a person, who devalues you, and you still keep on putting up in that space. You still put yourself in that space, in that ecology. Hindi ba? Eventually, now you begin to ask yourself, what is my worth? What happened to me? Hindi ako dati ganito. Anong nangyari? Ikaw ba yun? Is that you? Is that you? If you don't value yourself, then you will always be attracted to people who don't value you either. Are you someone who wants love, but oftentimes you always question, why do I always attract the wrong people? People who cannot value me. Well, the question is, do you even value yourself? And now you wonder why you keep on attracting people who don't value you. Because to begin with, do you even value yourself? Breathe in, breathe out. The world will never value you more than you value yourself. If you want to get into the right relationship, if you want to build the right relationship, learn first to be able to value yourself. And then as you value yourself, as you begin to love yourself, as you begin to tap on the healing power of self-love, then you finally slowly begin to attract more of what creates more value in your life. But of course, it will first come from your commitment to discover your value. And if you're in the stage that you're asking yourself, what is my value? I can't find my value. I don't know my core values. Fret not. It's okay. It's really okay. It's a journey. It's your process. What's important is you decide to begin that journey. It doesn't matter if you don't value yourself right now. What matters is you make that commitment, you make that decision that starting now, you will begin to value yourself. You will begin to discover your value. You will begin to discover what are the valuable people in your life, who are the valuable people in your life, and what are your core values, your principles, and how can you create more value for yourself. Surround yourself with people who know your worth. You don't need too many people to be happy, just a few real ones who appreciate you for exactly who you are. Surround yourself with people who knows your worth and values you. Here in Decaf Coffee Republic, here in our community, we value each life. We hold each life very dear to us. How do I know? Because I'm a product of this ecology. I was I was once like you who couldn't find the value, who couldn't even know my own core values. Yes, alam mo yung masakit, it's really painful. But if you're in the right ecology, if you're in the right space, you're in the right environment, you will have and eventually you will begin that journey of discovering your own worth, of your own value, your own life, the value of your own life. So the question for me to ask you, where or what ecology are you planted in? Is your ecology someone? Are you surrounded with people who knows your worth and appreciate your worth? Or are you surrounded in an ecology that strips away your value as a person? If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Oftentimes, we strive for approval of other people. We strive for people to value us. And with that, we strip away our own value. And we fail to see that by discovering our own value, we bring out the greatness in us. We fail to see that we are created amazingly in the first place by God. All you have to do is to find that value in you, to start valuing your life the way God values your life. Start loving yourself the way God loves you. To start becoming your very own self. Becoming proud of who you truly are with all your experiences, all all experience, even the most painful and the darkest one, because that's what makes you amazing as a person. That's what makes you unique. So if you really want to know more about self-love, if you really want to create value for yourself, begin to see that you are free and you don't have everyone else, because you are someone unique, and you are someone amazing. And of course, you hold a very powerful, powerful, unique gift. And that is the story of your life. Your own experiences, your own journey of pain, your own journey of creating value for yourself is your greatest power in a world where everyone tells you to conform and be like everyone else. So let me ask you, what's your story? It is only in getting to understand your story, to see your story, to write your story, to speak of your story, you get to value yourself. As long as we try to hide our story, we will never be able to create value for our own self. And we will never see the value and the beauty of our own journey. I got this from Master Coach A Self Encounter workshop. And I'd like to also ask you this. Do you have the courage to bring forth the treasures that are hidden within you? Do you have the courage to bring forth the treasures that are hidden within you? You already have that power within you. You already have that value within you. But the question is, do you have the courage to discover and to journey? Do you have the courage to take an action for your life to create and to have more value so you can give more value to the people that you love? Because without action, nothing can change because action changes things. And if you are someone who will just tell me, Coach, paano yun? I'm someone who is ano yun, filled with scars, with bruises, with pain. Well, hey, I challenge you. Look into those pains because you just don't know how valuable the lessons are in those pains. And those lessons will give value to other people who needs to hear your story. But it starts with you embracing that pain. It starts with you healing from those pain. It starts from you taking charge of your own life and to stand for your value, to create value within you so you can live a life that can give value to others as well. And with that, I invite you to have a discovery session with me with my emotional rehab program where you discover the value of your own journey, the value of the journey of your pain, of your scars, of your brokenness, to tap within that power that you have to create value for yourself, to embrace your story, and to share your story to the world. And I invite you to just say yes to yourself. Whatever emotional pain you are in, the traumas you are facing, if you're someone who is even, alam mo yun, pulled back by betrayals, by breakups, I invite you to really connect with me. Let's talk. Let's talk. Because you may shoot me with your words. You can tell this to other people. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like air, I'll rise. Even with your painful journeys, even with all those scars, I'm sure you will rise. You just need to have that right ecology. A person who will journey with you, who believes in you, and who can see the value in you. And know that it's never too late for a new beginning in your life. Even if you cannot find your value right now, take heart because it's never too late. You can always start now. I invite you to connect with me. Let's talk. And this is a gift from me to you. Print the screen as you come here. Show this voucher. So it's a gift voucher, free coffee for any order of cake, bread waffle, or vegan meal from BCAT Coffee Republic. And as you visit here, let's have a meaningful conversation and let's begin to create value for yourself. Let's begin to discover your value. Let's begin to tap into your self love in order to discover the healing and achieve the healing that you've been searching for so long. So, as I end today's episode, let me invite you to visit, of course, again, our coaching hub, B Cup Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center or PC Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton in United States, Capitolio, Pasig City. So, we are just across Bayanihan Center. So, our coaching hub is open physically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24 by 7. And of course, we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day, any day of the week. So please just connect with Coach Bell through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. So thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I'll see you next week, same day, same time, Fridays, 4 p.m. Love bamboo, love bamboo, love bamboo. Bye bye.